on your side right now. Inflation concerns are picking up as the economy does begin to recover from the pandemic. Joining us now is local financial professional John Vandergriff from Blue Ridge Wealth Planners. John, this is my first time meeting you in real life. It's so nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
And we've done Zoom interviews, you know, with John. But so the first question here, what do we need to know about the rate of inflation right now?
So the expectation in April was that the CPI, which is the Consumer Price Index that they use to track inflation, was going to be at about 3.5%. It actually ended up increasing 4.2% from 2020, which doesn't sound like a huge increase, but compared to what they were expecting, it is quite a bit larger than what they were wanting it to see.
Okay, that makes sense. And then how is inflation actually affecting everyday purchases right now?
So I think the three main areas that not only are out there, but also I think our listeners are looking at is lumber prices. If you've tried to remodel or build anything, it's been insane. It's more than doubled from pre-pandemic situations. We also have housing market. You know, again, locally here, the supply and demand is out of whack, and a simple definition of inflation is too much money chasing too few of goods, and when there's not enough houses, that's what drives up the price. And then, as we alluded to earlier with the ransomware attacks, but also in preparation for summer driving, you know, national averages for price per gallon with gasoline is about $3. So, you know, quite a bit higher than it was in 2020.
Oh my goodness, those lumber prices. You know, I just moved here in August. We bought a house. We did some renovations. Whew, not the best time to choose to do that, huh?
Yeah,
all right,
for sure.
So how can we go ahead and prepare our finances for inflation? Is there a way to prepare for that?
So I think one of the main things is trying to pay down your debt as much as possible. If we know that we have increased costs coming on a monthly basis, if we can reduce that expenditure that we have on a monthly basis, that gives us more flexibility. But I think the other part of that is making sure that we're continuing to invest money. As we look at it, it is important to have an emergency fund, and we've learned that over 2020 with COVID pandemic. But investing money above our emergency fund becomes, you know, that much more important when bank rates aren't really paying anything, and the investment market is going to give us the ability to hopefully keep up or exceed inflation. And then revisiting our goals is something that's important, not just now, but always, you know, with our clients who are retired, but also those that want to retire or hit those goals one day, making sure that we're able to keep that in mind with the way we make decisions. You know, we want to focus on what those goals are, but also let that affect the way we make our decisions today.
All right, that makes sense. John, thank you so much. You are always so good to talk to. Great information as usual. We appreciate your time, and nice to meet you in real life.
Nice to meet you. It was my pleasure.
Yes, glad to have him here in the studio. We appreciate that.